So today I'm going to be telling you about our trip to Carthage, Missouri, but it says Joplin on the map because I didn't know that I could type in Carthage. Annual road trip, ha! This is what we do every year. We go to Marian Days, and it's all about praying with a bunch of other Vietnamese people. So how does the day start, you ask? Well, let's begin. We start off our morning waking up bright and early because Mom said we'd leave at 6 a.m., but in reality, we actually left at 8. We packed up all of our things into the car, and we were going to take Yilang's car to go on our trip because it would fit everybody. But then, Pachi suddenly started to feel sick. We didn't know what was going on, but he said that he started to feel sick and he needed to go to the doctor. So we rushed him to the ER immediately. Actually, it was just Mimi who took him, but whatever. Then, Mom and Michelle decided they were going to stay home because Dad was sick. So then they stranded Lily and I in the car. We're like, what are we going to do now? So we take a road trip with none other than Phi and Yilang. Everyone thought my driving would be awful, but honestly, I did a really good job getting everybody there. We listened to good music, and everyone was super pleased with my music choice. A little while later, we finally make it to our destination. We park our car and we walk to the campgrounds, and by campgrounds I mean this. It was already super hot outside, but the first thing we wanted to do was stop by the shops. You know, the shops that the nuns sell things and they guilt trip you into buying keychains and stuff. After an hour of constant browsing, we ended up with a few keychains and we were ready to go eat because we were ravenous. Our first stop was the boba stand. All the boba here is pretty good, but the best boba is from Texas, so we had to hunt down the Texas boba place, and it was very crowded. It took us a really long time to get our 3 bobas, but it was all worth it because it was really nice to eat. Then, Lily and Feedy spotted a waffle stand, and they wanted panda and waffles. Sounded pretty good, right? Wrong. We did not order panda and waffles. We ordered bubble waffles, and I couldn't find a picture of it, so this is kind of what it looked like. It was okay. Then we went tonight to Columbus where Feedy got some chili cheese fries. After this, we were really tired and sweaty, and we just really wanted to go back to the hotel. But first, we had to go find the Does and Yilang. We were searching everywhere, and there was no cell phone reception at all, absolutely none. We finally found them, and we headed back to the hotel, which was so nice. And so here are some clips from our hotel because we actually started filming then.
Welcome to the vlog. Sorry it's a little late. We decided not to vlog the whole entire time because we were tired and sweaty. But now we have a whole hotel to ourselves. Lily's unpacking our water for us. It was really hot and we had no connection the whole entire time.
Tina drove, which was a new...
I know, it was actually not too bad. It honestly...
There was some turbulence. TBH.
I ran over some rumble strips. We were jamming to a lot of songs.
Yilang was really digging our country.
She fell asleep. She fell asleep. I drove her car.
I think that's the ultimate trust. When you can trust the driver, you can sleep.
Now we can lay down and relax before we have to go to Rikyu. Oh my god, some teen boys. Getting some...
Where? Christine?
Let's go stand in the mirror.
No, thank you.
413 party up here, baby! Yeah!
We got a disturbance going.
We got free drink tickets. So they made ramen in the coffee pot.
Tina was like lazy and sleeping all day.
I did not even sleep. I was watching Criminal Minds.
I saw
Ew, Lily has like ugly bruise.
Hey,
it
hurts so bad.
Ew. So now Mommy and Daddy are coming soon.
Good thing, because we don't have our toothbrush or anything. Mom took it back.
You guys should have brought your own. Wait, you didn't bring it? If she didn't come, you wouldn't brush your teeth?
Oh, I forgot.
Ew, Lily's yucky.
I have mints.
Ew.
Then it started to rain, which meant that we didn't have to go to Rikyu. The parents didn't make us this time, so I decided to sleep while the other kids went out and got food. About 2 hours later, I was rudely awakened by Mother shaking me to tell me that we had to get ready for church. We get to the church grounds and finally found the area that we were supposed to sit at with our family, but Feedy and Lily wanted to go off and buy some stuff before church. Church started in 5 minutes, so the parents said they had to hurry back. Well, guess what? They got lost. And when I say lost, I mean lost. We couldn't find them. There was no way to reach them. But turns out they were actually on their way back, but got yelled at by an old Vietnamese lady who said they couldn't cross and needed to go find their parents. So they stood for the entire mass. Once we had reunited, we were ready to go back to the hotel.
Because you nuked it. That's, I know that word from microwave. It's not that weird.
What a big game changer.
Come over here and look at my meal. Fruits, bread, dairy, vegetables, tomatoes. Oh my god. Yummy. And bruise. Hi everyone. We're back from Rookie. Actually, we didn't go. We went to church. Church was really long, and guess who ditched us?
Okay, I really wanted a keychain that I didn't have the opportunity to pick up before because I was so hesitant. And me and Phoebe both wanted to get keychains for other people. So we were like, okay, well, right before church, we'll just go. So at 7:55, we went, and well, we just got a little lost because people started yelling at us. They're like, church has already started, sit down, all this stuff. We were just, and everyone thought we were being kidnapped or something. Like, come back now.
Yeah, everyone was like, where are they? And I was trying to text them because there's really no connection there. And everyone's like, they need to get back here right now. And I was like, I think they're fine. So I called Lily, and she said she was stuck and got yelled at by an old lady.
No, it was multiple old people. It was terrible. I was like, the worst going experience in my life. I thought that my Englishness would, my like Americanness would like throw them off, because like I feel like if like you don't speak Vietnamese, they're like less likely to talk to you. So I was like trying to make it look like I only spoke like, English. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And they're like, con biết baby, cô nói con đừng sit qua bên đây quá rồi mà con còn làm. I was like, ah!
What?
Yeah, I know.
No, you're Vietnamese!
Oh. 16th president of the United States is here. I can't really hear myself.
She's not wearing pants. We have to avert our eyes. She forgot pants. Like, how do you forget pants?
It was really trashy. Says you.
Hi everyone.
Good morning. Welcome back to the family channel. Phoebe is trying to become a fam this time around because she just really wants to.
We're at Yeonggong, the actual one.
We're at it. This is our tent. Glamorous.
It has been a long day. We didn't film our way here, which was kind of stuff.
I know, because it was all kind of just like.
We didn't know what to do. Like,
Tina drove for the first time this time. Very special. Tina's music choices were a little questionable, but you can see those later. Or
we'll film our way home.
Yeah, don't worry.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
We're eating breakfast.
First time in 3 years.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're eating here with our Vietnamese family. All Vietnamese families love gum. Father gum. Yes.
This toast, I accidentally dropped on the floor. Look how really crisp it is.
Here she is with her food. Lily doesn't eat.
But what is the difference we see? Do you just take it out of the toast dispenser box?
Just how mom makes it. Hi everyone, we're about to leave. We got the whole car to ourselves. Now we're gonna go into the. Oh, Joe. Yeah, we're leaving now. We're leaving.
So this is where we start to leave, and we drove home perfectly fine. We made it back in 2 hours. We listened to a lot of One Direction and Big Time Rush. We made it back really early and realized that Mom and Dad didn't make it back till like 5 p.m. and we made it back at noon, which is really odd. Turns out they made a wrong turn and they ended up at the Lake of the Ozarks. Dad said it was just for their anniversary, which is not true. Do not trust what he says. Anyway, what would I rate this trip? Would I do it again? Sure. Nothing went wrong for us. And we had a pretty good time. It was pretty good. We ate some good food, I guess. Not so bad. So see you again next year, Carthage, Missouri.